If we only use 10% of our brains, why are over 90% of gunshot wounds to the head brain fatal? If 90% of the brain is not being used at all, you'd think most of it would be expendable, and able to be destroyed by a bullet without resulting in death. Also, brain scans have shown activity in all parts of the brain, and tumors and injuries on all different parts of the brain, observed in cancer and TBI patients, cause different reactions, complications, and psychological effects. This is evidence that we use all of our brains. I'd be interested in seeing your scientific evidence that shows we only use 10% of our brains. I don't believe that long disproven figure was meant literally at the time it was first coined. Think about this. While you are thinking, your heart is still beating, your lungs are still functioning, etc. You are still able to hear sounds, and to speak, to express your thoughts. All of these things and many more are handled by different parts of the brain. So even if we only use 10% of our brain in conscious thought, that does not mean the rest is just a waste of space. That old canard has long since been disproven. The fact is that living things are highly dynamic. The old saw, use it or lose it, is absolutely true. What is no longer used for function will be resorbed and used for fuel instead. Try staying in bed for 2 weeks straight and see what happens to the muscles you're not using anymore. So no. If 90% of the brain were just sitting there soaking up energy, and brain tissue is very expensive of energy, then it would promptly be resorbed. According to a survey from 2013, around 65% of Americans believe that we only use 10% of our brain. But this is just a myth, according to an interview with neurologist Barry Gordon in Scientific American. He explained that the majority of the brain is almost always active. First, only you can change your mind, by understanding and using information effectively. We use our whole brain, 24/7. Neurosurgeons are aware that destruction of minute sections of the brain can have devastating effects.